From far up over our heads, it slowly descends. Not an astronaut or a sea creature, but something nearly as rare, an Alaskan spear fisherman prowling the nutrient-rich waters of Resurrection Bay. It's part hobby, part sport. And as we found out on a 2-day dive trip, it's very addictive. We begin our spearfishing trip from Seward's Boat Harbor. This is Scott Anderson's boat, Tide Dancer. He owns Dive Alaska, a company that regularly takes divers into Resurrection Bay. But this trip is a little different. Scott's invited Bill Johnson on board.
Oh, I've got spear guns.
Bill is a high school math teacher hooked on the sport. He's going to teach us the basics on spearfishing for these guys, black rockfish.
You know, there's a lot of adrenaline pumping through your body when you're spearing fish. It's very addictive, very fun.
Bill says a pole spear works for smaller fish, but if we want the big ones, we'll have to use this, a spear gun. Rule number 1, cock it underwater, which to me, an amateur diver, sounds very difficult.
It is. It's kind of a quick motion. I'll just load one. You just kind of grab it, and when you pull it, you just do it quick. If you do it slow, it seems really hard. If you just get in there and do it fast, you tuck it right into your...
You're doing this underwater?
You are.
Wow.
So if your buoyancy is, if you're having trouble with buoyancy, it's a real trouble.
Yeah.
Real problem. Sometimes if you do it too slow, you'll start to roll over.
Yeah, sure.
So it's fast motion.
And you'll do all 3 of these?
All 3, it depends on what I'm fishing. If I happen to have this gun for rockfish, I might only just string one band and just leave the other 2. I usually let the other 2 dangle down below.
So this has the potential to really have a lot of power behind it.
Definitely, this will penetrate through gill plate. And
wow.
We're headed to a spot well known for its rockfish. We're about a mile from Barwell Island, but still inside Resurrection Bay. Puffins spend the summer here, feeding on the herring schooling just a few feet below the surface. Octopus hide in the holes far below. Unlike other dives, we'll spend little time sightseeing. Bill says that anticipated adrenaline rush will burn up lots of air. So we drop quickly to 40 feet and see our first signs that this should be a good spot. We'll pass over every lingcod we see. No matter how big they get, they're protected inside the bay.
Usually, right around 40 feet or so, you'll start running into the smaller rockfish, and they'll be like schooling. And you just basically go down through those. You don't want to shoot into them.
With 40 feet now behind us, the hunt is on. And here's where practice pays off. Bill has learned to wait. At depth, everything looks 33% bigger. A fact Scott uses relentlessly to tease Bill about previous spearfishing trips. Like traditional above-water fishing trips, we have no way to verify if the following story is true or greatly exaggerated.
Bill's notorious for coming up with small fish, and then when we sit around the dinner table snacking on the small fillets, he'll make the comment normally that it looked bigger underwater.
Are you serious?
3 times now. They look bigger underwater, he says.
There won't be any teasing if Bill gets the one he's after. I'm surprised how close Bill gets to his prey. A few minutes later, Bill eases up to a second fish.
It was great. It's always an adrenaline rush. You know, when I first shot the first one, my heart was pumping good, even for a small fish. It's exciting.
We now know what he means. In what seems like no time at all, it's time to turn around and head back. Rockfish are on the menu tonight. Big fish, beware. Jeffrey Hope, Channel 2 News.